Hey, I'm starting my captions then.
Well, good job, because you're the first one to say something.
That's what I figured.
Poop-a-bop.
Poop pop?
Poop-a-pop.
Why are we popping the poop?
I don't ask questions.
Yeah, that's my problem, is I do.
I just nod and go along with it.
Okay, so we're trying. Oh, shit. I updated it, but I changed the title back.
Oh.
Okay. Now it's finally fixed.
You know, it's just technical difficulties. We're fine.
So we're trying not to get killed this time. Here, at least.
For now.
For now.
Who knows, like 5 minutes from now, we may try to die again.
The next bad end's not 5 minutes from now.
Shh.
Unless you mean we're gonna accidentally, like, break something, have to reload, and then 5 minutes from now, we end up loading the screen back. Also possible.
Welp.
Well, we know how we died last time, so...
Well, it's the one that's white, right? Yeah, we should totally not resist, right? Satan just staring at screen being like, I'm so done with this idiot.
Staring at the screen. No, I'm staring at my noodles. I have noodles. And they're yummy, and I need to look at them so that I can eat them.
Well, better be looking at the screen, because, you're gonna be reading lines at some point.
At some point.
Saint-Germain draws near and quietly holds up the dagger, trying to kill you, like he said he would.
Oh, Lord.
He quietly says this as he looks into my eyes, then closes his own for a moment. He's hesitating for a moment. I seize this opportunity. Through sheer willpower, I force my numb body to move. I slap his arm aside and the dagger flies out of his hand and lands on the floor.
It was surprising.
He doesn't seem a bit surprised by this at all, as he turns to look at the dagger.
Didn't expect you to have the mobility after such a drug.
The powers of being a doll.
Mm-hmm. No, Saint-Germain. I didn't catch you off guard.
Could somebody tell my brain to shut up?
No?
Why not? It's playing a song on loop. And I don't want the song to be playing on loop.
I have a song playing on loop from Ensemble Stars, which is bright and cheery and inappropriate for the scene, and I just move on.
No, I think the song that's going through my brain is inappropriate for this entire game. It's the hamster dance.
I might be similar vibes. I'm gonna play a snippet of the Ensemble Stars one. Kitties.
Better not get us a DMCA.
I feel like if it's just for a couple seconds,
No?
Okay, I won't do it.
Well, at
I'll
least
just...
on Twitch it might be a VOD mute, maybe, if we're lucky. I
won't play it.
YouTube would totally like demonetize us even if it's a 5-second clip for some dumb reason.
Demonetized?
Oh yeah, if we were monetized, we wouldn't be like, if we got money from the YouTube, like They would
Well, that's
basically
why
just...
I'm saying they would demonetize us. Are we monetized in the first
No.
place?
Well, technically, no. We wouldn't be we would be demonetized, but also there would be ads placed on it for
Uh,
the people who uh said, no,
Ground
this
sample
is
strikes.
ours. Yeah.
Well, technically it is. Then they're gonna just share more of their music. See,
Uh,
actually, it's a great ad for them.
um, yeah,
Anyway,
so
okay, I won't play it. I won't play it. I'll, let's see. Oleg is howling in the bathroom now because he was harassing Kate Sith and I shut him in there. Meow, meow,
you
meow,
just got to get the
meow, meow,
hamster dance
meow.
stuck in your head.
I'll just link like a YouTube of the song. And then you can listen separately or something.
Boop.
If you were serious, you would have killed me in an instant. But you weren't sure of yourself. Tell me, what happened? Why are you doing this?
Kicks. I desperately throw my words at him, still unable to feel anything but the numbness running through my body.
What kicks? Who's kicking? She doesn't have the body mobility to kick right now.
But he remains unchanged, his face as expressionless as a mask.
I'll have to decline getting into that. It's a bit grim to serve as a bedtime story.
What? You're gonna tell us some grim fairy tales?
Yes. However, I can't just allow you to run off anymore.
He pins me down and holds me against the bed.
Saint-Germain, what are you?
Consent!
His eyes are open now.
I still can't put up much resistance with my body still numb, and there's nothing I can do.
At least it's not that kind of pinning you to a bed. You are, in essence, a butterfly that has been captured by a spider. You have been caught in my web.
Is that why you cried and left when we, went back to see Lupin and the others? His arm slowly stretches towards me. His smooth hand gently strokes my hair, then makes its way to my neck. Is his glove anti-poison proof?
Spoilers, yeah?
Saint-Germain begins to squeeze my neck and I can't breathe.
Saint-Germain!
My body jolts reflexively.
This is your fault.
Sorry, I don't think being choked is like the person who's being choked's fault.
What?
I don't think that's how that works. His fingers dig into my throat. I feel myself grow hot and I see red sparks in my mind.
Ugh. If you hadn't resisted, you could have had a peaceful death.
We've already had that death once.
Hmm?
As I'm suffocating, I'm gradually released from the pain. I feel something almost like pleasure spreading through my body.
I didn't want you to have to suffer. I had truly wished you a peaceful death. Even if that may only be a selfish wish. Even so, I wanted you to sleep peacefully, unaware of even your own death.
Saint-Germain's voice trembles slightly. It's so strange. Even while he's trying to kill me, the Count seems to be in more pain than I am.
Miss AC, I know that your death is the correct path for fate to travel.
I feel like I'm drifting into a dream. This is what death is like. That's what crosses my mind.
Well, we tried not to get killed this time. We resisted.
We tried!
I know this, but why do I?
Satan putting us on two bad ends. The unwinnable choice.
Surprise, this route has no good ends. No, that's Toma.
Yeah. I feel like I'm falling into a deep sleep.
No, Toma has a good end. It's called the normal end.
When
he fucks off and you never see him again.
I was about to say when you never see him again.
Exactly.
And once I've fallen asleep, will I ever wake up? Dash dash. All I can think about is Saint-Germain. Why is he trying to kill me? Why is he hesitating to kill me? Why does he look so sad? If I die, I'll never be able to talk with him or share tea with him.
Who will I have ice cream with?
The Grim Reaper.
Ukia?
Yeah, Ukia, the Grim Reaper. Yeah, thanks. You agree with me?
I mean, that's what you always called him, so...
Yeah, he's the Grim Reaper.
He's not, but, you know. Actually, the Grim Reaper is 13, but you don't know her.
What?
She's from Obami.
Oh.
They added a character in Obami that's the Reaper, or at least a Reaper, and her name is 13, and she's got bi-flag hair.
I feel sad about not being able to do any of these little things anymore. Then I lose consciousness. Oh, hey, the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. I slowly raise, blah, 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 bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. Okay. I slowly raise
I just
my...
realized that the captioner ended your thing in poop.
Yes, it did. It ended it with poop. My eyelids and see a familiar ceiling. Soft light comes in through the open window. Is it morning now? Familiar room, familiar furniture, and a comfortable bed that's been specially outfitted for my body. Wait, does that mean that, like, Saint-Germain got a second set and brought it over to this house?
On one hand, like, possibly, I could see it just being like, oh, we need to change sheets sometimes. We're going to need 2 sets so we can do laundry sometimes, right?
Yeah.
As it is, it's kind of like, what? I guess she only has the 2 outfits, so I guess the
Yeah.
other outfit is her laundry outfit. On the other hand, I'm like, well, he did just kind of choke her to sleep, so I guess she might not have been rolling around much in her sleep to melt the bed.
Yes. It is my room. My room? How could I be waking up in a place like this when I'm supposed to be dead? Maybe this is what being a ghost is like.
Ooh.
No, maybe all that, including my death, was just a dream?
If it was a dream, that would be.
Trying to speak causes my throat to hurt and I furrow my brow. It wasn't a dream. I'm not fully awake yet, but reality hits as I begin to feel sensations in my recently strangled neck.
Hmm.
The sad smile Saint-Germain had worn as he attacked me gradually comes to mind. At the time, he had looked like he was in much more pain than I was, even though I was the one being strangled.
Dot, dot, dot.
I slowly sit up. Aside from my throat, nothing else hurts. I wonder if Saint Germain is. I wonder what Saint Germain is doing. Why did he decide not to go through with killing me at the last moment?
Saint Germain.
Even after everything that's happened, I strangely feel no hatred towards him. If I remain here, I'm sure that I'll be killed. Even that fact seems unreal to me. I stand up calmly, knowing that I should be feeling a pressing need to escape. I check the window, just in case, to see if there is a way out of the room. It doesn't open. I try the door next. It doesn't open either. As much as I'd expected.
You think we're gonna go fast enough or like not tangent enough to reach the next bad end?
I don't know.
It's two choices away, but it's in this chapter.
I don't know. We'll
Well, I
have
can
to
melt the
see.
keyhole with my poison.
We'll have to see how badly our tangenting is. It's the roll of a dice.
Wait,
Ba-doom-tsh.
I don't have my dice yet. Oh no,
Oh, when
I
are
should
they
check when it's
arriving?
arriving.
Yeah.
Do I know they shipped?
my roommate sent me a picture of some dice in a shop that she was at recently. And I'm like, some of those dice are pretty. And then like a few of the prices came through and I'm like, I'm not shocked in the prices. Like one of them was like $73. I
I
begin
am.
I'm not my the dice that I was using for the last session was a $70 set of dice.
Oh hey, here's a $60 set of dice. That's an Archfey Warlock dice.
Ooh, that's cool. Should send them over to me.
Okay.
I begin to pull off my gloves, but stop. I hope you understand. I mean, send the link over, not like buy the dice. I have.
I knew that's what you meant.
Okay,
Um,
good, because my brain was like, wait, I should clarify before something bad happens.
you need something good.
I said what I meant,
She meant what she said. An elephant's faithful, 100%.
but I'm not an elephant. I'm a shark.
Mm. Well,
There's no way that Saint Germain would have forgotten about my poison. I'm sure he'd have done something to the room to keep me from melting my way out. Just melt the window! And even if the poison did work and I was able to find my way out, could I simply run off? If you melted the window, yes!
well, the dice might arrive in time for tomorrow's session because apparently they arrived in the city,
Well,
like here,
those are some pretty
at
dice.
4:53 a.m.
Oh,
today.
those are some pretty dice. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they are pretty. So if they arrived into my city at 4:53 by USPS. It won't come today because it's Sunday, right? But it could arrive tomorrow then if it's already in my city. Actually, it arrived at the regional distribution center for my city yesterday.
Oh,
So yeah,
wow.
um, I
That's
think
cool.
probably it's a toss up whether I'll have it in time for the session, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do have a package I need to pick up anyway, so if it arrives during the day, um, then I'll get it for sure because I need to get my other package.
Mm.
That one's important because it's my cat food. Alex here to agree. He also thinks that it's important to get cat food.
I lower my head, feeling that if I ran from Saint-Germain now, I would never see him again. Tempted to buy the dice. Hmm. Those are some pretty
Okay, Dice
dice.
Gremlin.
Your caption called me a dice grandma. I don't. Mm-hmm. Caption.
I should I disagree?
I am not a grandma.
Oh, should it have been Dice Grandpa?
Well, yes, I'm an old timer. Let's give me some dice.
That.
I don't know when the shark dice should be arriving. I think it's late this month, early next month.
Like you should share pictures.
Um,
Also, like, do I have enough dice?
yeah, it's a set of 7. I mean, the problem that you're gonna run into is your sneak attack when it does more D8 or more D6s.
Yeah.
That's
I
gonna
think my
that's gonna be
psionic is also D6 if I remember.
yeah, because next level your sneak attack does 2d6, so you'd be 1d6 short.
Might have a D6 somewhere.
I mean, d6s are so flipping common. I
They're
would
much more common.
I would be more surprised that you don't have a d6.
I mean, I still might not.
But you can also like go to whatever store and grab like a dozen d6s like so easily.
Yeah, but I want pretty ones. This is my problem. I like things that are pretty.
Warlock dice. Or they aren't the warlock. They aren't my type of warlock, but warlock dice. Coming up with a way out and escaping from the mansion would be the most logical thing to do. But
Ooh,
Ooh?
I just saw pretty apparently paladin D&D dice.
Ooh.
See, the problem is I look at them when I'm not trying to buy it and I go, ooh, wait, I should send this one to Mick. This is Oathbreaker one.
But he's not going, or they're not going with Oathbreaker. Because they're not
They're,
paladin, they're a fighter.
yeah.
I
Well,
said,
for next time then.
I suddenly,
I'll send it to you anyway because they are pretty.
mm.
I just like these like
Whoa.
crystalline effect ones.
Yeah.
It's pretty, right?
That's very pretty.
Well, here's the Warlock Deluxe.
Deluxe.
This one's $89.
That
I've
okay.
begun our tangenting. Although I don't like the
What the?
numbers
Oh,
on them.
hold on. What the crap is that effect?
Huh?
The like.
I mean, it's just if it's partially clear and you shine light on it.
Well, it has like a. Oh, this is from Everything Dice. This is a secondhand seller.
Oh,
Because Everything Dice is where I got my pretty dice from.
oh, okay. Well, it says all our dice are handmade and crafted with love.
Yeah, but if you go to if you literally go to their last image, it literally shows an Everything Dice box.
Well, that doesn't make it a reseller. That means that they have a box. because
Hmm.
the seller is Everything Dice Co.
Oh, why are they
This is
selling
the
it?
original seller
So let's say, why are they selling it through Etsy though? That's
because it's
interesting.
handmade,
Eh.
and a lot of people sell their handmade shit on Etsy. Ooh, wait, I should no, I wouldn't have bought these. They're way out of my budget, but also from Everything Dice Co. Look at these ones.
Yep,
The
yep,
gods are athirst.
yep. I, I'm,
Those are
I'm,
prettier.
I'm looking at their website now.
Yeah, their whole shop.
Yeah,
Heretics Glory. I like that one too.
yeah. I got a Stardust Geode. Oh, it's $80. Sorry, not $70.
You said that's the one you have now.
Yes, yes.
Then whatever you got, was that through a reseller of
No,
these
that
guys?
I went Everything Dice website, everythingdice.com.
Oh. I guess they also have a separate website. But I feel like Etsy is
Yeah.
honestly
Oh yeah, for
like
more designs, take a look at our store. We also sell on everythingdice.com.
mm.
So they just sell them on multiple sites.
Oh, you said it's the Stardust Geode?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah,
I mean, they could have raised the price at some point.
they could like they're very pretty and I am happy I got them because they
They're
are.
gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I love them to death. Some of
Oh
these other
no. Here goes me following shop. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to pay $90 for dice.
I don't think it was I feel bad about buying them cuz they've been very good dice to me. Except when they're not.
I was gonna say, which ones did you use for the when we were making Owo? Oh, I
Uh,
like Poisoner's Delight. I also like some of these ones that are hand painted, but oh wow, interesting. One of the hand painted ones, I think. Oh no, that's for a single D20. That's why.
oh
A
yeah.
single D20 is $60. A whole set is like 150. But those are hand painted flowers. So I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Oh yeah, I see Poisoner's Delight. Oh, those are very nice.
Ooh, Persephone's Fury is
Oh,
pretty.
yeah, I was looking at Persephone's Fury like those are some really good looking red
Oh, man.
dice.
Yeah, those are great. I like Persephone's Fury and Heretic's Glory and Gods Are Athirst.
Trying to see
Those are my three top ones.
Heretic's Fury.
Heretic's
A
Glory.
Glory. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, those are some. That's yeah.
And like non-binary colored dice. They're gorgeous. I'm gonna hit it to add it to my wish list, and then or my favorites, and then I'm never gonna buy them because they're $90, and I cannot justify myself
Prismatic
spending nine
Soul
dollars.
looks really nice.
Prismatic.
It's on their.
Oh, I should probably copy the link for anyone who's curious for chat. I don't know if anyone's in chat right now, but if anyone pops in later and is like, "What are you guys talking about?" Give them a little bit of free advertising in the process. Um,
Prismatic
since
Soul's
we're
a lot
looking at
of
it.
colors, but it's
Oh, the rainbow one.
yeah.
Less into that one. Premonition's kind of pretty.
Mm-hmm. Sacred Flame. Oh, I gotta close these before I end up buying dice. I suddenly hear a knock at the door.
Saint-Germain?
I hastily put my gloves back on and turn towards the door. I'm definitely frightened, but my desire to hear his side of the story outweighs my fear.
Curiosity killed Casey. come in.
When I call out to whoever's behind the door, or beyond the door, I notice that the pain in my neck is subsiding. The door opens.
Ooh, they have discounted for the ones that are not quite up to par.
Yep. Yeah, I was looking through, because I didn't see some of the ones.
Oh, the Drowned Sea is pretty.
Wait, is that on their website, or is that still on our
Yeah.
site? Hold on.
Sorry, you're like, I gotta stop looking at these. And I'm like, ooh.
Which one?
Drowned Sea. It looks very eldritch.
Yeah. Yeah, and it, like, it has a second image where they're like, here's explaining what it means. By A grade.
Yeah. I'm like, well...
This set is A graded for poor smoke effects in some of the dice. It is not as pronounced or dramatic as the perfect grade.
Where does it say it?
Oh,
I see.
Yeah, on the right-hand side, or like in the actual description, it says this is why it's A graded. The smoke effects is not just up to our par.
Yeah, well, that one's already sold out.
Yeah.
I was looking at the Gods Are Athirst one. That one has small, minuscule nicks on some surfaces. It's a very minor aesthetic blemish and visible only when closely examined under strong lighting. They do not affect rolls or readability. Otherwise, the set is near perfect.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And $10 off.
Yeah, but $10 off is still $80.
Yeah.
Oh, like, they have the Stardust Geode for $70 though.
Like, pretty dice are expensive.
They are. There's a Heretic's Glory on the discounted as well.
As expected.
For similar minuscule nicks, apparently.
Saint-Germain enters.
You're already awake. Were you trying to find an escape route? Yes. I see. Very well. But you won't find a way out, even if you attempted to use your poison.
It's almost as if he's reading my mind.
How did you poison-proof it? Victor created the basic formula to counteract the effects of your poison, so I simply applied his techniques here. It sounds like you've been preparing this for a while.
The birdsong outside feels far too peaceful for this situation. A gentle light illuminates the floating dust, creating slanted bars of light. I have no idea what he's thinking beneath that smile of his. I've probably never once truly come close to understanding how he really feels. He's always kept the rest of us at a distance. I was the only one who hadn't realized this, and had foolishly thought that we'd grown close.
I can't justify $80 on dice, though.
You could.
No, I can't. I can't justify it to me.
You could justify it, though.
I actually really can't. You're like, you could, and I'm like, actually, I can't. You don't share my sense of money.
But you could.
There are things that I dump money on, and there are things that are not the things I dump money on. And for dice, I am like, look, I respect the craftsmanship and stuff, but it's just not that important to me.
Pretty math rocks go click clack.
Yeah, I do like that. The Roll20 like handles all the extra math for me because I don't know what. I'm like, all right, I don't have to worry about the mechanics. I click button, it go boop.
Yeah, and that's always good. Like, it's for
once the dice arrive, I'm gonna have to actually like know what the fuck I'm doing.
For beginners or for people who just have done it a million times. Like, auto doing it is very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a little thingy to roll them in.
Yeah, I have a little dice tray that I use.
I haven't. Oh, actually, yes. Damn. I bought a little box that has like a pentagram on it recently, and I put all my earrings in it. But actually, it would have been great to like roll dice. But I was thinking of going back to the store sometime, so maybe the next time I go to the store, depending how far we are in this campaign and if we all hate each other by the end, maybe I can get another little boxy thing.
Hopefully Kate doesn't jump off the waterfall. Whee!
Yeah. Hopefully you say like you're not the one determining that.
Maybe. Did you read this?
No, not yet. Now I'm looking around like, can I
Stop looking around!
You've been staring at me for a while. Is there something you wish to say to me?
We can figure that stuff out later.
There's a great deal I want to say to you, and questions I want to ask you.
Like, should I put my ungloved hands right on your face and burn it off? Saint-Germain's gentle words encouraged me to come out and say this.
What happened last night? That was... Your body remembers, doesn't it? I clearly intended to kill you. You were neither dreaming nor mistaken. So you really tried to murder me? Yes, exactly. I'm glad you understand now.
I'm the failure of an assassin.
Why? You've been protecting me all this time, so why now?
I've been through so many life-threatening situations. The only reason why I was able to get through them all was because I had the help of everyone who had been with me. It was all thanks to Lupin, Impy, Victor, Van Helsing, and Saint-Germain. Had I been alone, I probably wouldn't have been able to make it this far. I clench my fists and tremble as Saint-Germain looks out the window, his voice soft.
I honestly don't know why it had to be you. What?
Saint-Germain smiles derisively? My brain.
Yes.
My brain's like, word? What is word? How do word work? And sighs quietly. His voice and expression are calm and peaceful, as if he's given up on something.
I cannot explain the reasoning behind it, but the fact of the matter is that I must kill you. I wasn't able to finish you off last night, but I shall definitely end your life the next opportunity.
Well, I didn't kill you yesterday, but
I will definitely end your life at the next opportunity. Which is not now. Why not right now? Yes, I don't wish for you to suffer. That's why I used that anesthetic last night.
You better check all your food for drugs from now on.
How? It is a very powerful drug, but it loses potency very soon after preparation. The process is complex and time-consuming.
Saint-Germain gives me a scholarly lecture on the properties of the drug he had used on me.
Saint-Germain, just as guilty of tangents as us.
All this, combined with the serene scenery of this room, it all feels so surreal.
So, you're in luck. You have some time until the next batch is ready. That should be around midnight tomorrow. I guarantee that you'll have another 2 days of safety.
This is all so strange.
explaining your poison of choice to the person you've tried to murder. I can't tell if you're trying to be considerate or terrifying. The more I listen to you, the more you confuse me. Until recently, I thought I understood you at least a little. A man's mind is generally a one-way ordeal.
Quack?
Yes, the direction is quack.
Oh, okay.
There is no need to try to get into the mind of someone who's trying to kill you. There's no need to trust me either. But I want to trust you. Because you're a friend, someone who has been by my side all this time.
And now has a knife at my throat.
Well, he doesn't currently have the knife at her throat.
It's
she flung it out of his hand, remember?
It's a theoretical knife at the throat.
No, she flung it out of his hand, and then he didn't just pick it up, and he was like, well, I'll just strangle you to sleep and then make an excuse about how I have to take 2 more days before I can kill you.
Saint-Germain's eyes widen slightly in surprise. His astonishment doesn't seem feigned at all.
You still consider me your friend? Yes! After what I did to you, even if I'm trying to kill you. Even so, I can't see you as a complete enemy. I still feel like you'd have a reason for this, and that we'd be able to talk and come to an understanding.
The understanding is murder.
You are very strange.
He says this with a tinge of sadness.
I wish I'd been able to meet you under different circumstances. I honestly do believe that. If we had, I probably would have to be feeling the way I do at the moment.
He slowly trails off as if having trouble choosing the right words. Eventually, Saint-Germain resumes in a small voice, as if he's trying to run away from his thoughts. Ah, I try to do that all the time.
I shall see you later.
The Count leaves the room, and I hear the door lock behind him, leaving me alone. I can live until tomorrow at midnight. This death sentence seems so unreal. I hear birds chirping outside the window, and clouds slowly drift across the sky. Gentle light filters into the room, creating shadows. Shadows the hedgehog.
Oh man. Is he gonna save us?
No.
Is he gonna kill us?
Possibly.
Is he gonna kill Saint-Germain?
Also possibly. Everything I see feels like a celebration of a peaceful, ordinary day. I feel like I'm trapped in some kind of dream. I sit in a daze, allowing a few hours to pass. My mind is going around and around in circles, only stopping when someone knocks lightly at the door.
Please, come in.
Saint-Germain enters once again. He's pushing a silver cart carrying a steaming bowl of soup and a plate with some bread rolls.
You made me food?
Well, I don't want you to die of starvation before I kill you.
Yes, I thought it might be time for lunch. Am I bothering you? You're not bothering me, but... You're going to the trouble of feeding someone that you're going to kill? As I said earlier, I don't want to see you suffer. There's still some time before your departure. I'd like you to remain just the way you are. It's just me being selfish. You're always so kind. would think that one wouldn't normally say such things to someone who is about to kill you.
Saint-Germain grimaces, then offers the meal to me. Gosh dang. Seeing grimaces and my brain going to grimace? Ugh. Nobody should remember Grimace. As I reach out to take the bread, I hesitate. Oh no. Satan's gone. I was gonna say, oh no, Satan's gone.
I was responding to someone on Discord.
Ah. Talking to your friends?
I'm talking to another Otome streamer. I'm trying to figure out the mechanics of this game that has really bad translation and not enough help screens.
Wow. That's so many games.
Hmm? Don't worry. It's not drudge like before. Although I understand if you find it difficult to trust me. No, I'll take it.
It's useless to be suspicious of everything now. If he wanted to, he could do anything to me without bothering to mix anything into my food. I take a sip of the soup and sigh a little in pleasure at how good it tastes.
It's so good. It's just as good as Impy's cooking. Why have we been eating Impy's food this whole time?
So that MP could feel like he's a part of the group?
Impy has, like, dumb engineering shit to do. I guess Saint Germain's like, look, I gave you a place to stay. You're feeding me. Why, thank you. That is quite a compliment.
Saint-Germain smiles happily, then takes a good look at me as I smack my lips.
This really is strange.
That you're trying to kill me and feeding me? Yeah.
And that your eyes are open?
Yeah, also that.
What is? You're so composed. I'd thought you would tremble in fear. Or resist.
Well, last time we didn't resist, we got stabbed.
Yeah, but we're currently not resisting.
Well, and then we resisted and we got choked out. Really, there's no good answers. I don't know what you...
He's like you, right?
Saint-Germain is right to be puzzled. Even I myself find it strange at how peaceful I feel.
Oh no. Maybe too many crazy things have happened and my mind is numb to it. I mean,
mood.
If you're trying to kill me, actually, you're jumping ahead of the line. There's a lot of other people who are trying to kill me first.
And in alternate
I
timelines,
might have some things to say.
And in alternate timelines, there's even more people.
Uh-huh.
Really, at this point, I don't know who isn't trying to kill AC.
Lupin and Impy. And probably Victor? And
Van Helsing's tried!
Yeah.
Like,
well, he's not actively trying to kill AC now, because there's no use to him for it. Lupin and Impy are definitely not trying to kill AC.
They just kidnapped her.
Yeah.
Not trying to kill is a very low bar.
And yet... Well, okay. Sholmes is not trying to kill AC.
And has not kidnapped her. Wow, Sholmes is The
The
only...
love interest that's only available in the sequel game. This is why, actually. This almost feels unreal. Like I'm in a dream.
Enter Kingdom Hearts quote here.
What quote?
Oh, what's the exact line? Oh, I know the first half of it, but I don't remember the wording of the second half. Hold on.
I'll even redeem it as a daily Kingdom Hearts fact
Oh,
so that no
well,
one else can request Kingdom Hearts facts for the day.
It doesn't say dream, but it's specifically about dreams, though. It's
Yeah,
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not?
Yeah.
You know, the first line of
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
And
was there more to it?
No, that's the whole quote.
Oh, I thought that was the first part that you were trying to remember.
No, it's
or that you already remembered.
No, it's the first half of it. I've been having these real weird thoughts lately. I didn't remember if it was real or something else.
Is any of this real or is any of this for real? I thought it was for real.
Hold on 1 second while I bring this up in a web browser that has been muted. Wait, it's been muted, right? Hold on. Nope. There we go. It is for real. You're right.
The one
I read it offline.
Kingdom Hearts thing that I actually know is that line.
Is the first line of the first game and one of the last lines of the like 13th game? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not?
Then enter pop song.
See, other people go, is this the real life? And instead I go, I've been having these weird thoughts lately.
Look, we're both nerds. This is the exact reason we became friends.
Actually, the exact reason we became friends is over Life is Strange.
I need to replay those games. Wahahaha.
See, that may actually be a good thing. You won't have to feel the cruelty of reality. I can only hope that you continue dreaming, although you will have a rude awakening tomorrow night. Because I'll be murdered?
Saint-Germain nods solemnly in response. Then he takes another good look at me.
You know this, so why don't you resist?
I give it a great deal of thought before I answer him quietly.
Aren't you a master swordsman respected by even Lupin and the others? Even if I did resist, I don't think I'd be able to get very far. I mean, yesterday I resisted, and it only bought me 2 days.
Maybe next time I resist only buys me 45 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? So you are going to give up and wait in fear.
Well, wait in fear is...
Give up? We didn't say that. No. Strangely enough, I'm not afraid either.
I smile at him. It's an undeniable fact that Saint-Germain tried to kill me, but I can't bring myself to think that all the kindness he had shown me until last night had been a lie.
Instead of wasting my time cowering, I want to believe in you until the very last moment when you take my life.
Ah, even while you're stabbing me in the back repeatedly.
Until I actually lose consciousness from it, I'll still believe in you.
There's that Sora looking the good in others.
Pointless resistance comes from cowardice. The most important thing is to wait for an opportunity. Lupin said that.
That's right. I can save the trembling and fear until all hope has been extinguished. I say this and smile at him, and the Count silently shakes his head.
It's like, you dumbass. You are much stronger than I had imagined. If I'm strong, it's only because Lupin and the others trained me to be that way. It's because everyone has taught me so much. Yet all I do is take from you.
His quiet muttering carries a note of scorn for himself.
You know there isn't much point in saying this, but I wish I had been able to be in a similar position as Lupin when we'd met.
You wish to kidnap me?
Instead of being in a position to murder you, I guess. As someone who could save you.
From being kidnapped by kidnapping me?
Look, he didn't say he was good at this, alright? Saint-Germain?
He stares intently at me for a moment, then silently turns on his heels.
I'll return at dusk with your dinner. No, I don't need anything else to eat. Are you sure? If the taste doesn't suit you, even though you compared me to Impy, I'll do my best to find something that does. No, it's not that.
It's the fact that I don't really need to eat that much.
Okay, MC.
Well, she was home alone for 2 years.
I don't actually have to eat to survive. I don't need to go through most of the habits people have.
I assumed that she didn't actually need to eat because of the fact that she was alone for the 2 years.
Yeah, no, we know that she actually, when Lupin first gave her, he's like, wait, can you eat?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, it kind of dissolves in my mouth, but close enough.
She's kind of just doing it out of habit at this point.
It's kind of just like a social thing.
Oh, yes, me and drinking.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. Social drinking. That's normal.
I should drink at some point.
For our session tomorrow?
Maybe. Maybe during work, who knows?
Probably don't do it during work.
Oh, I've done it before.
I mean, I won't say that I haven't, but probably shouldn't.
Look. Nobody will ever actually know because I don't drink enough for it to do anything.
Yeah.
Plus, all I do is go click-clack on keyboard and send email. It doesn't matter, it's fine.
What if you just start cussing someone out in an email?
When have you ever seen me start cussing anyone out after drinking, like, a glass? Person who I went drinking with multiple times.
I like that you imply that you would start cussing someone out if you drink more than a glass.
I don't know what happens when I'm drunk now, do I?
I'm like, I don't know that the quantity was the part that I thought was gonna be funny, actually. I think it had a little bit more to do with the fact that you don't cuss in the first place. But I mean, if you're saying like, oh, you would start cussing someone out after more drinks,
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know when I'm like drunk. Maybe that barrier goes away in my brain.
Probably not. I mean, maybe, but probably not.
Drunk Sharky is Drunk Sharky.
Drunk Sharky is a mystery.
What?
I said Drunk Sharky's a mystery. What?
I'm looking at the other Discord. Oh, I'm not. I couldn't read correctly. Anyway, read line, please.
I mean, I never really ate much before I met you all. It's probably because I'm not human. But didn't you always eat with everyone back at the mansion?
Yeah, because you all ate and I wanted to be around you guys.
That's because I enjoyed sharing meals with everyone else.
Okay, I really need to stop opening my mouth.
I see. I suppose compared to our time back then, your current situation doesn't warrant much room for enjoying meals. Tut.
How did it all come to this?
It's not that I don't like eating with you, Saint-Germain. It's just that you're kind of trying to kill me, so it's a little less fun.
Can't drug the meals if I don't eat?
I don't think that's even AC's concern.
Yeah, I know.
AC's like, I mean, you could go ahead and drug the meal, but I don't really need to eat in the first place, so you could just, like, not bother.
It has only been a few days since we last gathered around the table to eat, laughing.
I really enjoyed the time that I've spent with everyone. With you. Sharing meals with you, and spending time with you especially, having tea.
Tea.
Even just the short conversation we'd have each day brought me happiness.
But you're supposed to want to talk to people?
I guess you don't want to talk to me. That's fine.
The person I message every
Multiple times a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you didn't actually want to talk to me, so that's fine. But no.
So about that coming to visit.
Yeah, I was looking. I was telling you about the prices.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's summer.
Mm.
Because when I looked, and I mean, I don't know how much is also just like because it would be sooner rather than later kind of thing. But when I looked, I think any time during that month is at least like basically 400 each way, if not 600. There's a lot of 600s in there. But on the flip side, then for some reason, uh I think it was like in like November, December-ish, like the week after Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah.
Um it actually drops to being like only 100 something each way.
So you're coming to
um
visit, right?
well, by that point it won't be in between thingy,
Yes.
so it's a little less convenient. When are you coming to visit? You're like, I never agreed to visit. Not even the first time.
I'll visit. I'm trying to come up with like some outrageous situation, but my brain doesn't come up with outrageous situations.
So what you're trying to say is never.
The last time I came out with an outrageous situation, Sora got in Smash.
Yeah. So who's the next character you want to be added to Smash?
I mean, they're not gonna be doing, like...
Who's the next outrageous character you want to be added to Smash?
No one, because I'm not that big of a Smash fan.
Oh. But now... So
Like,
when are you paying off your Animal Crossing house?
what-
You're like, Sora got added to Smash. I
Yeah.
can't play him, but he got
I
added.
can't play him, but he got added. I want to beat Fire Emblem Warriors before the next slew of games come out. Is the problem?
Yeah, the problem is you have all those other games you want to play. I
Yeah.
guess you'll never be able to play Sora in Smash.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Or I could just break the contract, because it's a contract with myself, and why would I ever trust myself?
No, you should follow your contracts.
Why? You want me to stay lawful good forever? Break alignment. Do what I want.
You're not lawful good. Aren't you neutral evil?
In that one game, I have made a lot of different characters. Actually,
How many lawful good characters do you have?
I was about to say,
I would love
actually,
to know,
none of
actually.
them are of the good alignment.
Oh, none of them are.
None of them have been good so
That-
far.
You know, I feel like that's actually
My
kind of impressive.
my paladin might be neutral good. I haven't fully created the paladin yet because I'm still waiting on some information because it's going to be a custom race. It's in Pathfinder, so different systems. But that might be...
So the character you haven't created yet is maybe.
Maybe. Because he's also a pirate. So...
Pirate paladin.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. A shark pirate paladin.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Does this surprise you in any way?
No.
Because you've met me.
Yeah, basically.
But no, I'm waiting on it because the DM is making like custom stuff for the shark. And in Pathfinder, like, you basically get a few feats at the beginning because it's set up, like, feats are set up just straight up differently. And so I'm waiting on the DM to be like, here's going to be the feat, like the feat stuff, that you can choose from for your race, because it's all based on race, like it's ancestry feats, so it's all like based on race. So I'm waiting on that before I can like fully sit down and make the shark paladin.
I'm gonna get more coffee.
You're like, I'm done.
I'm tired.
I look down at the floor, thinking back on those days and feeling like it was such a long time ago. The fact that this situation is neither a dream nor a joke is gradually dawning on me. And now we wait for Satan. Do do do.
Hey, Mog.
My name's not
Saint-Germain.
Mog.
Can we and Lupin and everyone else truly never go back to those days again?
Not if you're
Yeah, your
dead.
name's not Mog. Your name's Sharky.
Sharky the
Sharky
Moogle?
Blade. No, Sharky Blade.
Ah, Sharky the Moogle.
Sharky the goldfish. Can Moogles swim, or do they just kind of float over the water? Like, I guess they don't need to swim.
Depends on the game.
Moogle pirate.
There are called adorables.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to think. I'm like, oh no, Final Fantasy V doesn't have Moogles in the pirate group. But no, Adorables has the Moogle pirates.
Adorables is very cute. One might even call it adorable.
Adorable. Adorables is the best. One of my favorite games ever.
I know.
Mostly because
That's also a reason we became friends.
Oh, that game was so good. It's still not too late to say that this was all some sort of bad dream, that I can forget about everything that happened. I look up, grasping at this ray of hope, but all I see is Saint-Germain's sad smile.
I'll bring you a meal in the evening.
I just said I don't eat!
Saint-Germain. I probably have no right to say this, but I too feel that the time spent with you is very special. The slightly dangerous but exhilarating days that I spent with you and all the others. It's true. I had hoped that those days would never end.
He turns and leaves the room without another word. I sigh to myself, then take another bite of the soup. Why are you biting the soup?
Hey.
Stop biting the soup!
Excellent question, but you know, we don't really know what happens to the soup once it enters AC's mouth.
Like, I understand they're using the same, like, oh, take a bite of the food.
Yeah.
But when applied to soup, it just sounds wrong. Even though it's probably just a fine thing to say, it just sounds wrong.
I mean, I also find it strange when people say that they're eating soup.
Would you rather them say they're drinking soup?
Yeah. Because they are.
They're drinking the broth. But what about the things in the broth?
They're not. It depends on the type of soup at that point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you eat ramen, but you don't eat soup. You drink soup.
I can't. It's gone completely cold by now. At dusk.
Yes, Mog, why are you howling? Here you go. Here you go.
Sorry, I was messaging someone.
Here we go.
Here we go! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah.
Just like at lunch, Saint-Germain quietly enters the room, pushing his silver cart. I mean, technically in Mario 64, that's opposite. It's the ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, then the here we go!
Yeah.
The red light of the setting sun is shining on him. His long shadow extends from the floor to the wall. It almost looks like a separate living entity. Maybe it is.
Well, that's true. We don't know, actually, technically.
We don't!
I've brought your dinner.
Maybe he has a Gengar in his shadow.
Maybe he is a Gengar.
Oh.
Was he a Pokemon this whole time?
If Saint-Germain was a Pokemon, what Pokemon would he be?
You tell me.
I don't know. I'm not good at Pokemon. Also have to message a friend to see when we're going to force a friend to play Pokemon. Not really forcing, but...
You came up with what Pokemon... Well, together we came up with what Pokemon, like, a bunch of our friends would be way back. Remember that?
I don't remember who was who, but yeah, I do.
I just remember that you wanted to be a Lapras.
I love me a Lapras.
That doesn't mean you are a Lapras.
No, according to everyone else, I'm a Sharpedo.
Like that one Pokemon Snap picture. Of the shark going.
I still need to finish that game.
I should. Even I finished the story, apparently.
Yeah, apparently I'm like stupid close. I just have so many other games to play.
Yeah. I had to play that before I started getting busy with all the other games.
Hmm. See, and
This
then
is
what?
the struggle.
At least I'll be able to finish one of the 3 stories of Fire Emblem Warriors before all the other games come out. And really, the 2 games that are coming out this month, I'm more than likely just going to be streaming, so I'll still have time to, like, play games when I'm not streaming. Because I am definitely at least streaming Digimon.
Yeah.
And
You do that.
and more than likely going to be streaming Live Alive.
You do that. Don't thank me. This is simply an excuse. An excuse? Yes. I wanted to do this so that I would have a reason to exchange words with you. I want to speak with you before it all ends. I'm just clinging to futile sentiment.
You didn't need to bring food to do that.
Yeah, but it's an excuse. That's what he said.
You can
He's
only...
making excuses to do.
People can just talk to each other.
Yeah, but it's a little more weird when your assassin is like, yo, you want to hang out?
You know what? I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, next time an assassin is after you, you tell them that. You let them know.
Oh, well.
You let them know that they could just come hang out with you anyway.
Nobody's hated me enough to put a hit on me yet. Maybe one day I'll get to that level.
You think so?
Maybe.
All right, new Sharky life goal, I guess.
Have somebody put a hit out on him?
Apparently.
I mean, who would I, like, have hate me that badly? That's the problem.
That's a great question. I don't know.
People seem to either ignore my existence or be like, yeah, Sharky's great.
Isn't that because you are great?
No! I'm not!
I think it's because you are.
No.
Yeah.
Mer.
Mer?
Mer.
Meow!
Read the line.
If you want to, we can continue to... We can't.
He takes on a sharper tone, piercing me through the heart. Shot through the heart. And now we're sad.
Can't do that, Miss AC.
I'm glad you laughed at the bad. Like... Because it wasn't even, like, me singing...
And now we're sad. Yep.
It's not even the correct lines. I'm just like...
I know. That's what made it funny.
I'm like, the correct lines are just not appropriate.
Have you decided on your thingies that you like about yourself for your therapy assignment?
No, I totally forgot about that today because I was too busy playing Fire Emblem Warriors.
Alright, so things you like about yourself include having hobbies that you enjoy.
Being able to distract myself from anything. Except for things my brain won't shut up about.
Uh-huh. I don't think that excepts apply to things you like about yourself. I don't know if that's allowed.
I want to ask him why, then stop myself. He probably wouldn't answer me anyway.
Then again, I guess I am the one who is like, "Does this count? Are you allowed to use this?
Are you allowed to be against your family?
Are you allowed to define the things that you like about yourself in things that you are not?"
I mean, I'm technically a part of that family. Genetically.
I was gonna say, I feel like you disowned them. Feel like that makes you no longer part of the family.
No, I just have blocked them from ever contacting me.
Feel like you disowned them,
Well,
so
technically, one of the family members can still contact me if they so choose.
yeah.
The one uncle.
Mm.
I believe I didn't block the one uncle. The one who doesn't text or call anyone.
Oh, that's what you get along.
I mean, they were also the uncle to supply me with video games.
I know. You've mentioned.
Because they were also the one when I was a kid to be like, yes, I am going to collect all 151 Pokemon and have one of each at level 100.
Wow. Saint-Germain?
Which was a problem when he fell asleep while leveling a Magikarp. And then it evolved.
Well,
Uh, I slowly enjoy the meal that the Count offers me, and look at him. Saint Germain himself doesn't eat anything. He just observes me intently.
someone order you to kill me?
It seems that this was an unexpected question.
Somehow. This was not expected, even though it seems like a very obvious question.
Oh, who put the hit out on me?
Or is there a hit on me?
Or are you doing this of your own free will?
You don't seem to want to do this of your own free will. Did someone ask you to?
Or force you to?
Why would you think that? I've been thinking since about noon about everything you said to me. You don't seem to be acting under your own will right now. It looks to me like you're pushing back your emotions in order to carry out some sort of mission.
Ah, forcing emotions down. Standard.
Yeah. In order to carry out some kind of mission. Yep.
Is the mission being alive?
Mm.
Nothing. It's just a bad joke.
The real question is, doesn't he need to eat?
He's probably already eaten.
Well, that's rude.
He never claimed to
Yeah.
be not rude
Yes, he has. He's a gentleman.
to the person he's murdering. He doesn't reply.
As expected.
After a moment, he speaks quietly.
You misunderstand. I'm making the decision to kill you myself.
Ah, so it is of your free will.
The guilt of killing you should fall on no one's shoulders but mine.
Ah, so you're saying that if you don't kill me, somebody is going to put a hit out on me. He averts his eyes and turns his face down. There's a trace of a dark shadow over his usual smile.
Is that true? Yes. Then why do you look so sad? sad? Do I seem that way to you?
Me back in college when everyone said, why do I look so sad?
I was saying, because I was chatting with my roommate the other day, like, talking about, like, do I just have resting sad face? Because I was remembering how someone had, like, looked at me, and I was just, like, waiting on a meeting to start or something, and I was
Yeah.
waiting at someone's desk, because I was supposed to meet them over there first. Um, and, like, someone came up like, "Are you okay? You look so sad." And I was like, I'm fine. I'm just on my phone. I'm not particularly sad." What? Um,
That happened to
I'm
me so much at my last job. I,
like, do I just have resting sad face?
it's just because you're a sad person.
I mean, I am a sad person. It's called having depression.
Uh,
So I guess you're also a sad person, huh?
no! Stop it!
Stop what?
You know what?
Stop what?
Read your line. Stop not reading
Yes,
your
you do,
line.
and I'm certain I'm right about it. There you go. I read my line. Not sure that helped you any. Because we're friends. There's no way I could mistake that expression on the face of someone I consider dear to me.
Are you sure? People do
Yes.
that all the time.
Well, she's not saying that no one could mistake that expression on someone that's dear to them. Just she wouldn't.
Ah. She has expression powers.
She can tell what people are feeling sometimes, maybe, when they're her friends, specifically.
He's more than a friend. There's a formless emotion laying within me that goes beyond friendship.
I see. If I look sad to you,
The setting sun causes a shadow to cross his face. The shadow makes him look sinister.
ooh.
I always look sad. Aww.
Oh,
Or mad as people say, yeah, I also get that.
I feel like I don't often get mad as like the interpretation unless I am legitimately really pissed off and just not bothering to hide it on my face. Um but sad I've gotten. I've also just gotten where like like someone like looked at my roommate and was like, "Oh yeah, you're like special. You have like a special energy about you." And then they looked at me and basically assumed something about like um basically like assumed I had a chip on my shoulder or something.
Oh?
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, like you need to let go of things," or something like that. Or I don't remember exactly what it was, but something along the lines where I was just like, "Excuse me? I don't even know you. I thought I was having a perfectly good Friday evening. What are you talking about?"
I'm
But
so...
where it's like, it's very common for my roommate to get like told that she's got like a special air about her or something. Um, which I think we've concluded is just she's friendly.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like she's a nice person. She's friendly. I don't, yeah.
I'm still like Gurr at the time my last roommate was like, Sharky, you just need to smile more so people aren't scared of you.
So sorry, I never got back to you about Wednesday. Time has been an abstract concept to me. It was late. Time is an abstract concept for a lot of people.
No reason to say sorry. Get back whenever you get back.
I feel like time has also been an abstract concept for me lately. And like existence has been an abstract concept to me lately. I've been having a lot of those moments of like, is any of this for real?
I have been more and more lately. I've just been forgetting what day it is. And it's kind of just been like going on either calendar reminders for like the one meeting I have a week, or am I streaming tonight or not? And even then I'm like, oh crap, we're streaming tonight. Like 5 minutes beforehand.
A lot of like, is any of this for real? Does anything matter? Just like a floating existential crisis, except it's not really a crisis. It's just like floating existential. Like
this is why you need a therapist.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah,
I'll try finding one once I start my new job.
I wanted to jump for excitement. What?
I probably truly do love the days that I spent with you.
Before I murder you.
Perhaps my hesitation stems from a yearning for a return to those days.
Saint-Germain narrows his eyes even more then slowly smiles. We haven't even gotten to a choice.
We haven't. Well, we started on a choice.
Yeah, okay, but like, you know what I mean.
Look, we got 2 bad ends last time.
Oh, we did. That's right.
Yeah. We had 2 choices last time. And now we have several tangents. Instead of choices, we're getting tangents.
Tyson sadness. Dyson sadness.
Our favorite things?
Dice are not one of my favorite things.
Really? Because you seem to want them. A lot.
Look, I only have like 4 sets? I think like
just because you don't have a lot of them doesn't mean they're not a favorite thing.
The things that sit in my bag, being like, use me, please.
No. Calling it a yearning for those times is too roundabout. Playing it safe. I probably love you.
Says I love you, then literally stabs you with a knife.
Not yet, okay? He's not stabbing us yet. He promised a certain amount of time while he prepares the poison so we won't have pain while he murders us.
Says I love you. I might love you.
I probably.
Maybe, though. I don't know. I kind of have to stab you with a knife. The smile he wears now is different from his usual smile. Reflecting...
Is he gonna murder you again?
He literally said that he is giving us 2 days while he makes more drug so that we won't feel pain as he kills us. Yes. So he's given us a deadline of like midnight in 2 days.
But he is also keeping us captive in this room and has told us that he's poison-proofed everything, so...
So there's no way of escape. So, like...
Is what he said, at least.
Yeah. So he's straight up is like, here... So why did... All we know is that he said he's choosing to.
Go back a sec. He basically implied that if he doesn't, someone
Someone
else
else
will. He
will.
hasn't given us the details.
The
The reason why is spoiler, but you know, the spoilers.
Yeah, we asked, did someone order you to kill me? And he said, you misunderstand, I'm making the decision to kill you myself. The guilt of killing you should fall on no one's shoulders but mine. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you so no one else does. Mm-hmm.
So no one else has to.
I don't know if he's saying he loves me in a romantic sense. Perhaps he means that he has a deep affection for me as a friend who has adventured alongside him. But why do you need to be killed? Spoiler, 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 I assume.
Yeah, it's because spoiler. And then spoiler, and so spoiler.
Hint, I don't know spoiler, spoiler.
But then spoiler happens, so then spoiler. And then spoiler.
Phaeton?
Me as an aromantic person.
Yeah, yes. This is a mood. This is the mood.
Look, I love this game as semi-A/Arrow representation in a Otome game.
Like, it's
but it wasn't
not
really trying to be.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're not explicitly being like, this is the like, they're not.
They're not.
But they are.
I mean, effectively, it kind of ends up that way. Like, they're not intending to give us rep here, but that doesn't mean that they're not.
Yeah. But still, I can't keep my cheeks from reddening.
The days I spent with you remind me of when I was still alive.
Ah, he's a zombie. Why did the captioner say Jesus zombie?
Because the captioner knows. Zombie Jesus.
It's July.
Did he not then live to July? I guess he did fuck off pretty soon after that, from what I understand.
Yeah, he came back, meandered around, showing up to people here and there, and then went away.
He's like, yo, I'm back. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, that's basically...
Alright, and peace out again.
That's basically what happened, yes. That is pretty accurate.
I like that you have so little reaction to him saying, when I was still alive. You're just, why zombie Jesus?
Look, I'm not questioning... the part of me is like, I can't really question this anymore because this is so outrageous that I'm like, yeah, this sounds about right.
When you were alive? What do you mean? You sound like you're saying you aren't alive right now.
And he could just be saying that he's figuratively not alive, not literally not alive.
I've said too much. I didn't mean to confuse you.
He sighs slightly, then stands.
I must excuse myself now. I'll bring you another meal in the morning. So how are you, Mick?
Yeah, how are you, Mick?
Aside from abstract concepts of time.
I'm sorry to hear about all the stuff that's been happening.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, like, I'm very sorry to be hearing about all that stuff. I hope you are
holding up okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, I hope you're doing well despite it. I'm feeling better. That's good.
That's good.
Crap, I still need to message Royce.
Wow. You should do that. Like, do you know what you're messaging?
I have to look back for a few things, but I vaguely know most of the stuff. Sorry, did you read this?
Yes.
Okay. My brain just kind of like went wee, and then I've lost everything. My mind went into a direction and kind of just dropped everything it was holding.
Your brain was like, oops, there goes everything.
Yeah, basically.
Tomorrow will be your last full day of life. You may want to say your prayers to make sure you have no regrets.
Who are we gonna pray to? I
What should I pray to?
need to stop opening my mouth. I need to stop speaking. Just all the time, I need to stop speaking.
So you're enjoying this route so far?
Why? Why am I like this?
Something you believe in. All right, AC, time to pray to Lupin.
Those are Saint-Germain's last words as he turns to leave, bathed in the light of the setting sun. As he leaves, I call out to him, forcing out the words.
I have many regrets.
Ah, we're going to confessional now, are we?
You haven't even told me why I'm going to be killed.
Ah, because of spoiler, 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 spoiler.
Yeah, exactly. That's a spoiler. Why are you going to kill me? Am I going to die without knowing that?
I ask him the same question that I asked before. I assume that I'm not going to get a reply. But Saint-Germain stops, then turns around and looks at me.
Because there is no other way for you to have a peaceful death. If you must be faced with death, it mustn't be at the hands of others. It should at least be from my own hands. It is your deliverance, and at the same time a punishment for me for having taken your life.
I look down and clench my hands into fists, ready to punch his face.
From the day we met, I've always thought that you were a mysterious person.
Ah, we do know he is sus.
You hide your true feelings, and you have secrets, but you've been a kind and reliable friend.
Now we're gonna throw you out of the airlock real quick, because you are the imposter.
That's why I wanted to know more about you. I wanted to be closer to you.
Or depending on the map, throw you in a volcano.
That's what I wanted, but...
My voice begins to tremble. I feel myself growing hot and the words rush out of me.
No. The more I talk to you, the less I understand about you. You must have some reason for why you're doing this to me. I want to believe you. I want you to make me believe you.
Don't you believe him that he's gonna kill you?
Don't you believe
In
in
magic?
the him that believes in you?
I know that's a reference, but I never know what that's a reference to. Just because it's been referenced so often, it's kind of just a thing.
I really just reference it as a meme. I know it's a reference. I've looked up what it's referencing. I always forget it because it doesn't matter. It's basically just a meme.
It's a meme?
No, it's not a little sister. There is no need for you to understand me. What?
I look up at his sudden interruption.
You only need to look at the facts before you and simply hate me. Hate me. Hate me so much that it makes you want to kill me.
His expression is emotionless as he looks me directly in the eyes. Oh my gosh, we made a choice at 2 hours!
Wow. Well, this is our second choice of the day, remember? It's fine.
I'm not counting the choice we started at.
Is that the only way? If I hate you for trying to kill me, will this pain disappear?
No. He has been perfectly frank about his intent to kill me. It's obvious that I should be hating him, but part of me is unable to accept that. Saint-Germain speaks in a definitive tone, completely shutting out my doubts.
Yes. Please hate me as much as you can. Curse
me. Curse at you? Okay, I'm ready. Poop.
Great cursing, Sharky. Truly great work. What I'm about to do to you is a crime that deserves your contempt.
Oh, I'm glad that you liked it so much.
Did I?
Yes, totally, huh?
It would be easier for me if you could see it that way.
Saint-Germain's one-sided argument makes my heart ache. Why is this happening? I want to shout at him, asking him why he must kill me. But I also know that doing so won't solve anything.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
With this, Saint-Germain leaves the room. Midnight. I lie on the bed, thinking about everything that's happened. There is only one full day left until Saint-Germain has declared that he would kill me. When that time comes, I know that he'll make sure to kill me, even though he may hesitate. Saint-Germain says he has a reason to kill me. I still don't know what that is. But he is sticking to his reason, and definitely intends to kill me.
I don't want to die.
The words that spill from me now never would have occurred to me back when I was shut up inside my mansion. Meeting Lupin and seeing and walking in the outside world. Impy, Victor, and Van Helsing. And the time spent with Saint-Germain. Even though my life may only be artificial, perhaps all these experiences have given me a desire to continue living.
I don't want to die. For Saint-Germain's sake. For the sake of the one who's trying to kill me, I don't want to die.
Obviously, I don't want to die for my own sake as well. But more than that, I feel that Saint-Germain would be left without... I feel that Saint-Germain would be left with lasting emotional trauma if he was forced to kill me. I bite my lip.
I wonder if I can escape from here.
It doesn't seem like Saint-Germain will listen to anything I have to say at this point. But maybe Lupin and the others can get through to him. I'll escape from this place and meet up with them all. If I face Saint-Germain with all the friends that he has been spending time with, then perhaps...
All right.
I recall Saint-Germain's sad expression as I got out of bed. Or as I get out of bed. First, I check the room for any possible means to escape. Just as he said, my poison doesn't seem to have any effect on the locked doors or the tightly shut windows. I tried the walls and floor as well, but the poison has no effect on any surface that could lead out of this room. Okay. What happens if you throw the lamp out the window?
No.
Is it shatterproof?
Maybe. I don't know. They'd certainly like you to think so in any case.
Come on, just jump out the window, it's fine.
It might be fine.
Exactly! He said that he'd use Victor's formula, but is it really possible to poison-proof this much space alone in such short time?
If the poison doesn't work, then...
I pick up a chair and slam it against the window. Thank you! Dang it! It's a clean hit, but the window doesn't break at all. I wonder what material it's made from. It looks so fragile, but doesn't budge. After that, I continue trying different ways to escape from the room, being extremely thorough to check any crevice. But all my time and effort are spent in vain, and the sky is beginning to turn white when I give up. I'm assuming that silence means you...
Gasp.
I was about to say, I'm
trying
assuming...
to gasp. It's not coming through.
Yeah, I was about to say, I assume that the silence means you're gasping, and Discord's like, no gasp.
Discord's like, that's not appropriate.
My breathing is uneven. I'm pretty tired after my intense search. The stress from knowing that a friend is intending to kill me is probably a big factor in my fatigue as well. I lie on the bed to take a short break. I grow impatient, feeling that I need to do something about this situation.
Yes, to do something. Come to think of it, does she have a bathroom?
Does she need to use the bathroom?
Also a good question.
But instead, the tiredness overtakes me and I fall into a deep sleep. Okay, I'm gonna ask this. At what point is a good place that we should stop?
Right here, probably.
Okay. I'm asking before we get into...
The entire rest of the chapter, yeah.
Yeah. Especially because it is the end of day.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank y'all for watching.
Yeah.
We'll be back Wednesday.
Should be?
With Code Realize? No, not Code Realize.
Not Code Realize.
Satan?
Yeah.
Okay.
With me. That's right.
Well, it's assumed you're gonna be there.
Yep. With me. That's right.
Okay, have a good night, everybody. Bye!
She's like, that's enough. Goodbye.